Hello everybody, welcome back to What's in the Dark Paranormal. In today's video, we are at the haunted Hinsdale House.
Here.
Yep.
There was no brother stagecoach murderers.
Oh wow, okay, all right.
Yeah. We do know that the house will give you what you want out of it. So if you come looking for something negative,
Yep,
or because you've heard it from other people,
that's what you're gonna,
that's what you're gonna get.
right.
Not only that, but it'll make you face your inner demons or past traumas.
Yep.
Yeah. So see the tree with the stuff?
Yep, that's the one.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Moving forward.
Huh?
Moving forward.
It is. Ooh. Uh-huh. Okay. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Alright, breathe out. 2 minutes to catch my breath.
No problem.
There's like a tree way back there. There's a lot of trees way back there. I know,
Yeah.
but, like I can say, you know the tree? I'm like,
Uh-huh.
I can see it right through here. But I think it's just a shadow of a tree or an animal.
Yeah.
I think it's a tree.
Right here somewhere?
Right? I mean, do you see how it kind of like... It's on the tree. My
Yeah.
eyesight sucks.
Oh, I see.
It's okay, mine too.
But it kind of looks like a...
Yeah.
Just a rotten part of the...
I think so. Yeah.
But yeah, I can see how when you...
When I
It looks like
fasted it,
the side of a person too.
Yep. All right. The reason why we do the offering first is, you know, we've taken so much from the natives already.
Right.
We're not trying to take anything else. We're just showing them that we are respectful. We're only going to take information from them if they would like to give that to us, because we're always open for learning.
Right.
And like I said about the folklore, that's how we are learning. Not to mention that we're digging up facts.
Right.
So,
Absolutely. Yeah.
I know a lot of what you see is like, oh, it's demonic. And
Right. Right.
It's so far from that.
Yeah.
Okay?
Absolutely.
If it was demonic, I wouldn't be here by myself all the time.
Right.
In a house.
Right.
I slept here last night by myself. I was just so. It's my husa comfort. You know. So we have natives on either side of us at the moment. They're Seneca tribes. Some in Salamanca, some in Cuba.
Yep.
Well, back in it was probably the 1700s, we had a small group of natives here. They were the Allegwe Indians.
Okay.
They were a very small tribes, so you probably haven't heard the name of them because they have all since passed.
Right. Right.
But not to mention they don't really settle far from a river. And if you remember what you drove across the river to come up here.
Right. Yep. Yep.
So that would have been maybe, main settlement area. Up here, though, there's so many resources. We have a spring.
Oh, yeah.
We are on top of a huge aquifer. We have apple groves, berries, deer, bunny. There's so much here. So this would have been like a remote hunting area for them.
Yeah.
And I think the whole story of this massive Indian massacre, right? It was because the larger tribe came through and wanted to claim the area.
Yeah.
But I don't believe any blood was shed as much as it was.
As it sounds. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I do know that it was Chief Red Jacket and then Chief Corn Planter. Corn Planter had the smaller group, and he's the one that wanted.
Okay.
So it was kind of like either you can join us or you can go.
Right. Okay.
And Chief Red Jacket didn't really care to have somebody else keep his people.
Right. Right.
So I do think, a little fight
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah.
Nothing major.
Right.
And even if one native died here, it's sacred to them.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
kind of like a cemetery is for us.
Right.
But the other falsehood is there is no Indian burial grounds here.
Mm-hmm.
So the tribe that are mound builders, where they would bury their loved ones in mounds, that wasn't here.
Oh, okay.
You know, and so when people are like, "Oh, okay, so that hill," I'm like, "No, that's just a hill."
Right. Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Some stuff. I mean, I've heard people say we have leprechauns.
Wow. All right.
That's craziness. So, but there is a word for thank you in Seneca, and it is Yahweh. Okay, so all we do is just say we are here for respect. We will take information gladly if you would like to give it to us.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate what they have done in the past, and Yahweh. And then you can just put the tobacco down, and
Alrighty.
you can use some equipment.
Okay.
And then to, put the intent on whatever it is that you want to, whatever you want to investigate or get out of this.
Alrighty. Awesome. Okay.
Go first. Can we say it together?
Sure. What should we say?
We respect.
We respect.
Yeah.
Okay. Yahweh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yahweh.
I had turned my spirit box on yesterday.
Yeah.
I had 18 people show up.
Wow.
Like unplanned.
Yep.
We were all up here. And the last time I had been up here, because we do have child spirits around,
Mm-hmm.
those are real, the ones that you hear.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
Yeah. But I remember, a while back, a spirit on the spirit box had said, he wanted candy.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
And so the minute I turned my spirit box on yesterday, it said candy.
Huh.
So I was like,
Wow.
"Oh, some candy, candy,
Uh-huh.
candy."
Yeah.
But yeah, it was funny. I hope that the squirrel didn't get a hold of it because he'd be chewing forever. It was
Oh
candy.
yeah. Oh man. Okay. Good afternoon, anyone who's here with us. My name's Jacob, and this is Madison. We come to you with respect, and we're just here to get some answers from you, whatever you're willing to share with us. Yeah, I'm not too sure.
Did you hear that?
I heard some, yeah.
Almost like a drum.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a claim that Laura Dandy had in the 70s when her dog would run up here.
Yeah.
It would get out of the house, and every time, for some reason, when it would run away, it would run up here. And she would run up here after it and hear that drumming and then that, like a chanting sound. And that drumming didn't come from there, and it didn't come from there, and it came from over there.
Okay.
So,
All
thank
right.
you. If that was you,
Yeah.
we definitely heard you. Do you think you could do it again? Please? She killed. Who did she kill? One thing too, it's peaceful right now, right?
Yeah.
At night it turns different.
Does it? Yeah.
Just you could just tell.
Yeah.
It's definitely darker. Olivia. Okay. Well, hello, Olivia. Or did she kill Olivia? So there were murders here, but it didn't happen here on our property. Kind of happened up the road a little,
Mm-hmm.
and it was two brothers. Okay, Phil Dandy. Phil is passed on, so it could be Phil.
Okay.
Okay, Phil, if that's you, then we'll talk to you in 2 seconds after I talk about the brothers. All right, pause. Battle, right?
Yeah.
That's what I was going to talk about. They battled over religion.
Oh.
One was a Catholic and one was a Jehovah's Witness. It was Daniel and David, and the one killed the brother over religion. And
Wow.
he has recently gotten out of jail. I would say the early 2000s it was.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know if their family is still in the area, so when we talk about it, we keep it on the down low.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we always have to say that in that folklore of the house, that's not here. It was up the road.
Right.
Back then, too, though, when it happened, I think, in the 90s or the late 80s. I don't know if the house had been like sectioned off like it is now with all these different acreage, but yeah, we just know that it wasn't here. It's just so easy for stories like that to be put here.
Absolutely.
Like most of the stories.
Right.
So.
Yep. If anybody is here with us, you think you could come up to this device I'm holding in my left hand and try to use some of your energy to light it up?
You know that nothing that we have here will hurt you. Johnson.
Legs.
Do they hurt? Did something happen to your legs? If it's too much energy to talk or to touch his device, she has dowsing rods in her hand, and you can communicate with her.
Try it.
Yeah, good luck. There's a flat spot down here too.
If you're here with us, do you want to cross the sticks for yes? I can feel them moving a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I can feel the energy. Yep. Oh, there we go. Yep.
Awesome.
They're crossing.
Thank you. Now can you open them for no?
Oh, this one's going around. Oh, are we doing a 360?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh.
I know the spirits here know that when they do that, it's a hug.
Oh,
So
okay.
maybe it could be, but that's most of the time when we see that.
Yep.
But it can be different for people.
Yeah. Can you move the rod the rest of the way around? Oh, wow.
I can feel it.
Is her hair in the way?
Ever so slightly. Yeah.
Oh, touch it.
Oh, yeah, we're going. Oh,
there
wow.
you go.
Oh, we are going.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I'm just making it so it doesn't hit it. Just a little bit more. You're pretty close. About
There you
halfway.
Just a little bit more.
Yeah.
There you go. Keep going.
If you need energy, go ahead and use our devices.
Yeah.
I'm going to touch her hair.
That's okay. Go for it. Thank you.
Okay.
Is it a little easier for you now to push it the rest of the way over?
You're trying.
It's so straight, right? It's straight that way and straight
This
that way.
one and the,
Yeah. A little harder. You got this.
It's pushing a little bit.
Yeah.
Keep going. There you go. I can feel it. Very slow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the whole, that. Yeah.
Keep going.
I forgot to look up. We have bobcat, panther, and a bear.
Ooh. All right.
A little more. You're almost there.
Real close.
The other one's turned. Could point them back facing the right way. It's going. There you go. There we go.
It's like pulsating.
Yeah.
Can you tell me your name? The one that's moving the rods? The footsteps.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And birds are moving away. I mean, you can definitely feel it. Like,
Yep. If that's you over there walking this way, please don't be shy. You're more than welcome to come over.
Oh, yes, that's my name.
Okay, what do you need help with?
my on my thing, like when you tap it and the sun pops up, the lighting thing, that just did it, and I didn't touch
You didn't touch it.
No, it's like self-adjusting itself.
Maybe it's just touching to get energy.
Yeah, could be.
Could be. Is
Have
that
at
what
it.
you
Go
need
ahead.
help with?
Energy. Yeah.
Okay.
No kidding.
You can
No kidding. Go right ahead. All you.
That was awesome.
That was really cool.
It really was. Need help.
You can push a little more with the energy you just got.
Yeah. And it is too.
There you go. Hold my hand, and then you can move it even more. How's that sound? It's probably like, oh no, your hand's dirty. It's just paint. Yeah. I'm trying to spruce up the house a little bit. Give it a good once over. Fresh paint.
Can you try one more time to push it all the way over here?
Yeah, her arms are going to get tired.
Yeah.
That was really cool though.
Yeah.
I need help.
That was awesome.
And you see that thing and then...
Yep.
There you go. Keep moving. Almost there. I'm trying. You can take some more energy.
Yeah, go right ahead.
See, that's an old thing.
That is an
Okay.
old name.
Did you live on this land, Ezekiel? Hazel.
Hazel and Ezekiel.
Hazel. And Ezekiel.
That one's pointing that way more.
Yeah.
You notice
Just
that?
pointed where the sound
Yeah,
was
I
coming.
know.
Yeah.
Okay.
We live on here?
Yeah, we know
Okay.
you do.
Are
And
you
you're more
pointing
than
to
welcome
where you're
to stay
staying?
here. Nobody's ever asking.
Yeah, it's trying to, but you're... Well, I know you can't really move it, but yeah, it's trying to
You can move the feather.
try.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you're moving the feather.
Yep.
Here, I'm going to readjust my hands.
So we can see that there's a feather on it.
Yeah. My hands are sweaty.
Aw, that's
Okay.
nice.
Good. Yeah, so now it's just blurry. Church bell tolls. Yeah. Just not want to adjust. There we go.
Yes, we are.
You're welcome to move
And we appreciate you.
Hold on, my arms are shaking. I can't.
No,
There
it's
you go.
okay. You can take them
You
in
want
if
to
you
sit
want.
down? I can set this.
Little girl
Set one of
sings.
these on the ground. You can sit on.
I'm fine with just sitting on the ground.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think if I was standing on like a log or like a root, my legs were really shaking.
Yeah. Little girl sings. Can we hear you sing? Please? That little girl was singing a second ago.
Yeah.
Or is that what you're talking about? Are you talking about the little girl that's singing?
Do you want to move the feather charm? You can cross them instead. Oh, it's touching my finger. Yeah, you're moving it. That's great.
Hmm.
I know you said that earlier. Who did?
In my hands are dowel rods.
Dowsing rods,
Dowsing
yep.
rods.
And
I always say that wrong.
he has
It's
a
okay.
K2 meter and a phone.
Yep.
And I have a
Oh,
phone.
it just spiked.
Yeah?
Real quick, just
That's
to the
awesome.
green. But
Yep.
you want to touch it again and make it light up even more? It's pretty cool.
Yep.
It also shows us that you're here.
Mm-hmm. And I know
Oh.
you know how to use it.
Little one again. Little
Yep.
green, just right up to green.
Yep. Go ahead, give it a good touch.
Yeah.
If you hold on to it, it'll spike all the way up to red.
Yeah. Get a little light show. Oh, there we go.
Just anybody that is watching, just know that our phones are on airplane mode, so
Yep.
it's nothing
Yep.
that is coming from us.
Very true.
And we're in the middle of the woods, so there's no electricity.
Right.
Here. They hide the truth.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who hides the truth? Can you tell us what the truth is?
Yeah. Yeah.
You keep saying that.
It's an
but
ongoing.
Can you
Yeah.
tell me who she is? What is her name? If you need help, then we will help you.
Mm-hmm.
So what is her name? The woman that murdered people. But that I said it 3 times now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, if it was a miscarriage, I don't think she killed you. It was probably just something that happened naturally. Unfortunately. Unless she was...
It's so weird looking like right here. It's just like a hallway.
Yeah.
Straight.
It's actually, if you look, when you walk down, you'll see another one and another one. It's
Oh, wow.
This used to be a pine tree farm. Like Christmas tree.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, so it has the rows. Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I heard those footsteps again over there.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to uncross the logs?
Are you one of the children that are buried here? So, when we talk about the 2 brothers that people have called murderers, right?
Yeah.
They were Charles and David Everett.
Mm-hmm.
They built the house in 1853.
Okay.
But it cannot find any documentation of deaths or missing people that would have been from that area, that time.
Huh.
I was conjured.
And so, every time being a volunteer, I would have to tell that story because I'm always tell the story that I'm taught, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I've been here almost 5 years, and in 5 years, I've learned so much of the truth.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you also have to realize that the people that were teaching me were teaching somebody else taught them.
Right.
So it's like that telephone game.
I've been here 400 years.
Right?
Yep.
You've got the real truth here. And then everybody that comes can spin it a little bit.
Right.
And a little bit, and a little bit, and a little bit.
Right.
And when I was saying how the house will give you what you want or need out of it,
Mm-hmm.
if you think about everything that's happened to anybody that has lived here.
I'm over here.
She's pointing to her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
I've been pointing.
Yeah. If you think about people that have been here, the Dandies. The Dandies lived in the city. They had 4 preteens and teens. They moved out of the city to put them in the middle of nowhere.
Yep.
No
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah.
No, nothing to do. They
Mm-hmm.
didn't have TV back then, cable or
Right.
anything like that.
Right. Yeah.
And so I think when they started experiencing things, at first they just didn't know how to express what it was that they were feeling.
Right. Right.
So fear is the unknown, right?
Right.
You get somebody that
Here.
does 2 men here. I'm talking about the brothers. And it's
Oh,
the 2
yeah.
men.
Yeah.
So if this is Charles and David, then please, by all means, I would love to hear you. I would love for you to light up some devices.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 men here.
Okay.
I know that you're talking.
Breath here.
Yeah. I know that you're with us, and I want you to, put some more of your story into it. It's taken me 4 years to figure it out.
Huh?
So, anyways, the things that the Dandies discovered, or things that were happening to them, I think it was a manifestation of their fears.
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know?
Totally.
Because you have Mary, the youngest daughter, and she had things like animals
Retaliate.
go under her bed. But they weren't animals. She thought they were, but there was nothing under there when she would look.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
She didn't want to sleep in her room. She was all out open about what was going on. And then you had Laura, who was very closed off about what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, belittling him. And she kept to herself. She was being very oppressed. She went through a lot of depression.
Mm-hmm.
When she lived here, she actually foretold her passing. Like, she knew she wasn't going to live past her 30s.
Mm.
Unfortunately, she died a few days before her 32nd birthday.
Wow.
And it was by her own hand.
Right. Right.
So that she dealt with that internal thing,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
And
then
that,
you
yeah.
have Clara, who just wanted peace and to be happy.
Yeah.
And so not being happy is a fear that she had, and then and that's what manifested, and that's
Yeah.
what happened.
Mm-hmm.
It's just to try to peel back the layers of everything that's here. We're just finding that it's the people that visit are finding their own inner faults
Right.
or whatever, and that's what they investigate, is their own
Yeah.
self.
Right.
But they don't see that.
Right.
They mentally don't understand that. They think it's the house. They think
Right.
it's a demon. They think it's somebody else.
Right. Yep. Yeah.
And then when you try to talk to them and tell them, they think you're crazy.
Right. Right.
I don't have that. I don't have that. Okay, so your childhood was perfect, right?
Yeah.
And when they start to dig the layers out, and they're thinking, so if I'm scared of the dark, right?
Right. Yeah.
We have to turn all the lights off here when we investigate, or blah blah blah. That kind of thing.
Right.
It's just, yeah. Revenge.
And
And then you have Beth. Oh, that's weird. Look at him.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You have Beth, who was another sister, and
Mhm.
she saw the woman in white.
Yeah.
Okay, so the woman in white is a symbol of a woman that died tragically and suffered great loss.
Mm-hmm.
So you heard earlier they say miscarriage.
Yeah. Right. Right. Mm-hmm.
And empathy. We definitely, people that come here are empathic, and they feel the empathy
Do you have
for.
questions?
Sorry, yes we do, but I was just telling the story. Can you hold, please hold?
Upset me.
No, I'm not. Okay, fine. Okay, I'll ask questions. Sorry, we'll take it's up in a minute.
Yeah.
We'll return to that. We don't want to upset
Yeah.
the spirits.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm here now. I'll ask you a question. Do you have enough energy to touch the K2 meter in front of us, please? Could you do us a favor and spike it to red, please? Or yellow, or whatever it is that you're able.
do you see that this one's like raised?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. We're gonna...
If you don't know, it's right here. This is the thing I'm talking about. Just come over and touch it for me, please.
I'm sorry.
You don't have to be sorry. You don't have to be sorry. If Charles and David are still here, is there anything that we need to know? What else is being told about you that is not true? That we can tell the truth to people when they come?
That's not electric.
Did you hide things in the pump house foundation? We uncovered a foundation that we didn't know existed, and there's things inside. Does that belong to you? Dan went through and did the ground radar, the penetrating radar.
Oh
They
yeah.
did.
Sometimes I think the spirits can do their own tour. I really do.
Yes.
Yeah, nightmare.
Yep.
Okay, sorry. Let me get back to Beth. Nightmare. She would do the woman in white. See her when she would see this woman in between the pond and the house.
Mhm.
She said that she kind of looked like she just came out of the water. She was wet.
Yep. Yep.
And she had like bulging eyes.
Hmm.
And she really at first thought it was a real person.
Mm-hmm.
And so when she ran out to the house to confront this woman, like, why are you on our property? Who are you? The woman wasn't there.
Right.
And so very confused, she turned around and looked in her bedroom window, and now the woman is inside the house in her bedroom, looking out at her.
Yeah. Ooh.
So,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
One folklore story about what people think the woman in white is. We know that it isn't from here, but
Mhm.
the story is that there was a native medicine woman,
Mhm.
who it was actually up north by Niagara Falls, Buffalo area.
Yep. Okay.
So I think it was a Rambukoi tribe. Don't quote me. But this native was a medicine woman, so she went and healed medicine for people back then.
Right.
Well, she was away, and that was when one of these epidemics had started back then. And she was seeing a lot of people die from this.
Right.
And she knew that it hadn't gotten to where they lived yet. So when she went home, she told the chief and she told her people and said, look, I don't want you to die from what is coming. I was there and I've seen it. I guess town folk got wind of it because people did die from that, and they all didn't realize that she was there, but they thought that she was foretelling something.
Yeah.
And that was a no-no back then.
Yep.
So then you have what's called the hanging tree. It's not here anymore, and it used to be down by the there was a stop sign.
Yeah.
So the hanging tree, that story was not only just about her, but another woman who came from overseas as like an au pair, and watched a family help, grow up the family. When the kids were old enough, then she got married.
Okay.
They were young, and we think it was around the wartime, and we think that the husband either went to work or went to war. She was pregnant. She had just gotten married, but he didn't know she was pregnant.
Right.
Townspeople come, and she's foreign, so she speaks a little different than we do.
Right. And
she's pregnant, and she can't produce anything to say that, yes, she's just gotten married.
Yeah.
And her husband went away. And back then it was just easier to hang you as a witch than to have that on your conscience that it was an innocent person.
Right. Yeah. Wow. Wow.
So that could have very well been as well,
Yeah.
miscarriage, things like that.
Yeah.
So those are the two folklore stories about women, babies, miscarriages, murders.
Yeah. All right.
I'm going to turn this back on now.
The feather goes crazy on this.
Does it? Oh, yeah.
Light or blight? I don't know what blight means.
I haven't heard that one before.
Like be light, yeah, like blight. Well, we're going to continue down a little bit into more areas of the property, and you're more than welcome to join us. We'd love to hear more from you. So thank you for communicating with us.
Alrighty, so we're walking back from the tree.
Okay, let's go ahead.
Yep, and we're gonna take a right here by that hammock over there to look at a foundation they found in our digging up. Right. Okay. So this is the foundation that they, I'm guessing this is it. Yeah. Certainly looks at it. Yep. Sure looks like it. She's running the dowsing rods. Okay. Huh. Yeah. Looks like it goes, what? Oh. Oh, we got the pond here. Oh, a little bridge.
Do you want to take some more energy and push this around? I can feel you trying.
You can take energy from me. I'll hold my hand out. You can take some from my phone.
My phone.
My hand just got so cold. think it just went away for like a second. Yeah. Yeah. Use that energy we give you.
Yeah, there you go. You're going. Yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
oh yeah. Yeah.
There
Yeah.
you go. Keep going.
You're almost there.
There you go.
Whoa.
Oh, sorry,
Okay.
it hit me. Here, I'm gonna move my arms out so you can go all the way around if you want to.
Can you push that right around all the way? Or can you aim it at the house?
There you go. Keep going. You're doing good.
Yeah, you got it. Pretty good.
You're doing great. Oh, are you pushing the other one too, or is that someone else?
Does it feel like someone else?
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got 2 right now. How does that work? How do I communicate with both? Hi, guys. Do you want to point to where you are? Where you stay most? Mm-hmm. Good reset. That was great. That was good.
Yeah. Yeah. Now there. So we just heard some footsteps, like quite literally right out in front of us. And yes, technically it could be an animal, but the rods, one's pointed here and one's pointed. It's almost as if it's pointing at something else walking here and saying that she, or two ladies up here. It's like differentiating the two. Like, hey, what you heard over here is me. Over there is her. You know what I mean? If you are here, can you make a loud noise? Guess so. A little bit.
I don't know.
Well, they were straight
This
and then they
one's
came back to
shaking.
her, and now they're sort of starting to come back this way.
This one's just vibrating.
Oh, it is.
Hmm.
It's hard to see.
Hard to see when it's light out.
Okay. So, like I was saying up there, we uncovered this.
Mm-hmm.
You see how big it is?
Yeah, goes all the way like around. Yeah.
And at first when we found it, we thought it was the barn.
Mm-hmm.
But through pictures and then where like the blueprints of the property are,
Yeah.
we know that the barn was where the pond is right now.
Oh, okay.
And that barn burnt down. And that's why they put the pond here.
Oh.
Kind of to clear up all the burnt remnants
Yeah.
and stuff. One thing you're not gonna find with this pond is an like outlet of water,
Mm-hmm.
because this pond is fed from underneath.
Right.
So
Yep.
we are on
Okay.
top of that humongous aquifer,
Oh,
which
okay.
is on top of 2 crossing ley lines.
Yep.
So energy, crazy energy here.
Yep.
But right at the bottom of those stairs when you guys came down,
Yep.
there's a spring that is what feeds the aquifer
Right.
in the hill. And so, like if you took a metal pipe and kind of put it where it seeps out, you could have running water for days.
Oh, wow.
Like, it's
Hmm.
the best, coldest natural water ever.
Hmm.
But this
Wow.
marshiness right here is
Yep.
where that aquifer kind of opens up, and that's what feeds the pond.
Okay.
And the pond is always dirty looking because it comes up from the bottom.
Right.
The water.
Right. Yeah.
So And it was not a stocked pond, but over the years, just birds from bringing, you know, eggs or whatever, or fish from the river and dropping them. We have humongous fish in here. Huge.
Oh, okay. All right.
Don't point at me again.
I guess so. Yeah.
Are you trying to point to the flags over there? If you're trying to point to the flags, can you bring them around to the front again, please?
I'm moving a little bit.
Yeah.
Would you like us to visit your grave?
If you want us to visit your grave, could you cross them?
That was a good joke. Oh, wow.
Oh, did it go?
No, that.
This joke.
Oh.
Literally.
Yeah.
You could see it shift. So what I mean about graves is we had found 4 actual burials. Back then, if they couldn't afford to go to a cemetery, and even back then they were just starting out, kind of cemetery stuff, but they would bury them on their homestead, on the property somewhere in the family plot, and so there was there's no headstones, and we would not have even found them had Dan not done the radar in the ground because of the specific stories.
Right. Yeah.
Because these brothers that were, you know, lied about with all this murders, supposedly they would go down to where the stagecoach came through. Now, I've never found where a stagecoach came through here. It would be a little difficult if it's a main route because it's very hilly.
Right.
And if people were coming up to trade, they would be taking the main route, not over the river and through the woods.
Right. Yep.
But the story is that down there by that hanging tree stop sign, there was a stagecoach stop.
Oh,
and the
okay.
brothers pretended that this was a hotel or like an inn, and then they would entice people up here with a place to sleep and a free meal, just to rest and be on their way afterwards.
Yep.
And then they supposedly robbed them and killed them. Put them in the crawl space until the ground was thawed enough to bury them.
All right.
Right?
Yeah.
How?
Huh?
Exactly. But that's how we found those graves out there. They're shaft graves, meaning that they were dug shaft down, not just a little hole and thrown in.
Right.
Those flags right there shows some sort of anomaly, like it shows a shift in the ground, like something was buried. And if this was a working farm, it very well could have been cow bones. It could have been pig bones.
Yeah, anything.
They don't usually keep a bone pile in the middle of the woods because of the bear. We have, like I said, wild animals.
Yeah.
And I do know that one of the families after the Dandies that lived here for 24 years, they had dogs pass away.
Yeah, right.
And they buried them. There's something there, and then there's something over there.
Okay. All right.
So.
I wonder if that needles will light up. Because it's like just playing with the one with the feather, just back and forth.
Maybe.
Just wiggling it back and forth.
That's my stomach. Hard to see because it's dark. Can you come over and touch this for me? Please? Yeah, it's like dancing. I'm not doing this. All right, we're gonna come over to the graves. Maybe you can have more energy over here. Was it here before that? I've heard many things, like this was a pump house. This could have been a root cellar. It could have been a milk house. It could have been a whole bunch of things.
Yep.
But not only did it hit on that cavity that's in there, but that there was sort of precious metals in there. Of course, people are like, see, they did. They killed people.
Yeah. Okay.
It could be a penny for crying out loud.
Right.
That it was, you know.
Yeah.
We don't know. But, and then the funny thing, I don't think you can I'm not seeing the flag right now. There's a red flag over there somewhere, but oh, I see it right there. You see it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so this here is 2 brand new apple trees that I planted.
Okay.
Because that offering tree, it's more or less, heal the land to the natives. And so I started a thing where it was like donated tree. So people can purchase for $40 an apple tree.
Huh.
And we plant them.
Okay.
Now, the funny thing is, though, is that was before the flag, before he did that radar. I don't understand why I had the feeling to bring it all the way out here, because the 2 peach trees that we planted are over by the house.
Right.
But for some reason, I had just this urge to do it here. And then he did the radar. And then there's a flag.
Yep. Wow.
Like, but you see this apple tree?
Yeah.
Some nice apples on it.
Oh, yeah.
There's a
Certainly.
red apple tree here.
Yeah.
So, right here.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to turn the spirit box on, and she has her dowsing rods you can manipulate to talk to us. I'll turn this on. Battery's dead. Yeah, definitely think it's dead. Dang it, so it drained my battery.
Oh, wow.
That was a new battery as of just 2 days ago. Alright. Can you please come have a conversation with us? Let us know your name. You know, my name is Tiffany.
If you want to talk, you can cross the rod.
Why did it show up? That's weird.
I can feel it.
It just...
There we go.
Oh.
Stream.
Yeah.
You want to talk? Okay.
You could talk to us through any of the devices we got going.
Absolutely, please. Come talk to us and let us know maybe your name or what happened to you. We do not know who's here either.
Yeah,
We
right.
don't. There's no record of the deaths. We do know it's 2 adults and 2 children.
Okay. Can anyone who's here tell us your name? Or give us a name?
If you were on the hill with us, and I asked you to come down and speak to us down here, if you can hear us, could you please come over and talk? Can you cross the rods if you're here with us, please?
You can take any of the energy. Moving up.
Started to a little bit.
Do you like it here still?
You saw me.
Didn't we all just look?
Yeah, I looked over there.
Here.
For some reason.
I know I heard the leaf fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt it. And she
Was
also
that you?
It's also pointed over there.
Oh, yeah, it's good. Yeah, definitely. Point to where you're at, please.
Somewhere over there, maybe?
Remember this spot right here. Okay?
Yep.
When we go in the house, I'm going to show you a picture.
Okay.
It's hard to see out here, but.
All right.
Are you talking about I saw you because of that time I'm going to show them? Meaning that I saw you, I took a picture. Somebody, for some reason, came out here. You get people that try rituals that don't know what they're doing.
Oh, boy, yeah.
So there was a humongous burn circle out here. For no reason. Like, nobody asked.
I had a good life.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
People doing things like that is what opens things.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And I know you said you watch Paranormal Files. Well, is it common to go into somebody else's home and drip blood on a Ouija board in their own home? No, it's not.
Right. No.
It's not. It's kind of rude, actually, and disrespectful.
I mean, it's one thing to think there's a demon there, but then.
But I don't out. Yes,
why are you bringing it too?
right.
Like,
Put
well, you're
wood.
inviting. They, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Exactly.
hello.
It's like it's inviting something into something that is not your space, and you don't
Get
have
out.
to deal with it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's what he probably wanted
Wow.
to tell him, huh? Is get out.
Wow.
I feel ya. No worries. I got angry for both of us. I just it is kind of frustrating when you love someplace so much.
Yeah.
Memories here.
We had memories here. Yeah, yeah.
Bullshit.
Understand.
We are doing our best to make the memories that you have of this place worth remembering. And I hope you understand that when the people come here and do things like that, it's not reflected on us. But we will always cleanse it when they leave.
Mm-hmm.
It's a creature.
Is it?
Well, that
do-
I mean, it could be
so-
what they. Yeah.
We do have what's called a puckwudgie.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So a puckwudgie is
Adventure.
a native elemental.
Uh-huh.
A native elemental protects native sacred areas.
Yep.
Vortex.
Yeah.
Vortex. Yeah. Yep.
And that's right up on that hill.
Yep. Wow.
Let's go inside.
Alrighty.
Don't forget your.
It's all right. I'm good. Huh?
Alright, let me shut the door.
Oh, sorry. I think so. This is it. Yeah.
They would love to communicate with you. Okay, so when you go through the house with these,
Yep.
you do your baselines. One thing we have is the Wi-Fi right here, so you
Okay.
can see it's
Yeah.
gonna start.
Okay. Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
Always do your baselines.
Okay.
Now, remember I told you about Beth.
Yes. Yep.
You see where there was a wall here.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So this was Beth's room.
Oh.
This was where she saw the woman in white, and
Oh,
then
wow.
where the woman in white was.
Was
the house.
inside looking.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so one thing we do communication. We do have haunted doll.
Okay.
Okay. So I was touching a little bit on Father Al just now outside,
Mhm.
and the Dandy family didn't know what to do because of what they were experiencing, so they leaned on their faith. Very devout Catholics.
Mhm.
So, and you know, to have an exorcism, you need to have multiple factors, like a possession,
Right.
things like
Right.
that, right?
Yeah.
And he has to get permission and all that.
Oh yeah.
Well, he knew without investigating it, he wasn't going to be able to do an actual exorcism.
Mhm.
So they brought a psychic medium by the name of Alex Tanis here with him.
Okay.
And when Alex stepped foot on the property, the only thing that came out was
Might affect the
negative.
animals.
Negative. Okay.
Mhm.
And so then that heightened the fears of the Dandy family.
Right. Yeah.
So Father Al, they investigated and got the information they needed, and so they came back a few days later with a film crew.
Mhm.
Kind of reminds me of the Conjuring house,
Brown
Yeah.
eyes.
right?
Yeah.
Because that's kind of what happened. You had your psychic, you had your priest, you had a camera crew.
Mhm.
Ed and Lorraine Warren even were on the phone, you know, talking to.
Right.
I know that, I don't know if it's Lorraine's son or if it was Ed's son, but he has been here, but they did not. They were like just over the phone,
Oh, okay.
kind of thing.
Yep.
So he said, I will be back. We're gonna do this exorcism, structural exorcism. And so the day that it was gonna happen, they were all here. They were all kneeling around the floor.
Mhm.
The film crew was in the corner. They had a boom mic out pointed outside.
Yeah.
And Father did his whole structural exorcism blessing.
Mhm.
And so at the end of it, I guess the house had shook
Oh.
and then made almost like a yelling sound or a screaming sound that they heard and then caught on that boom mic also.
Oh. Mhm.
And it kind of quieted down for only 2 weeks. But right before Father was going to leave, he said that he would be back. Okay? But he never came back. And so there was one gentleman here that witnessed this structural blessing.
Mm-hmm.
And he asked Father Al, why didn't you come back? And he said, because I know it didn't work. And he knew it. He knew it.
Right.
He knew it wasn't going to work. And he knew, but he didn't want to let the family down.
Right.
And so we get a lot of people that would feel him here for some reason. The priest. Almost as if like he couldn't do it in life, but he's going to try to protect it after death.
Makes sense.
It makes sense, right?
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so this yellow doll was here in the 70s, and after that exorcism, Mike decided to do a Ouija board session with his friends to try to get some answers out of it.
Yeah.
And not knowing what they were doing,
Badly.
they had badly, right? So while doing this session, this doll flew off the shelf. The one in the yellow.
Yeah.
We like to talk to her because she does have a spirit that will communicate with us.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you want to communicate with us, could you please do me a huge favor? Thank you. And walk over and talk to us. You know that yes answers are hold it as far up as you can. Yellow, orange, red. Yep. Perfect. So were you here in the 70s when Father Al did the blessing of the house? Thank you. Yes? Okay. Did something throw you off of the shelf? Did something throw you off the shelf? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to think of something else to ask. Yes and no questions are hard.
Yeah.
This thing too, right? Is what the house has here evil? Or, right?
Yeah.
Or is the evil inside of the people when they come?
Yeah.
That's a constant.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So are we on the right track then?
I'll put the REM pot over.
Did you move?
I've been.
No, not you. No, I saw a shadow.
Oh.
Right here.
Oh, I didn't move
That was weird.
that.
But I didn't move.
I wasn't.
No,
yeah.
no,
Even
it was
me.
Here.
Yeah.
It was here over there. So move your leg.
Okay, I'm just testing quick. Okay.
Whatever it was low.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, it's not my foot either.
Oh, that thing's.
Nope. Yeah. Did I just see you?
Sounds like. Oh,
Yeah.
that was a decent bang over there.
Was it? Okay.
Well, I know the chirping is the bird.
Can you do me a favor though and just try really, really hard, please, to put it to red one time? You know you have to grab a hold of it really, really hard.
All your strength. You can take it from us.
It's trying.
We're getting closer.
Who's speaking?
We are. Tiffany. You don't have enough energy?
Do you think you could try walking through this doorway right here where I have this device set up?
I'm going to put this one and let's see if this one works. All right, can you try one more time for me? Can you come over and touch this REM pod, or I mean this K2 meter, please? This right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like black. If you can manipulate that one, then you can manipulate this one.
Assurance.
Yep, you can do it. Do you need assurance that they are the same? Do you want me to turn around?
If anybody is in any one of these rooms, can you try walking right here through this doorway? All you got to do is walk right over.
That's a cool one.
Like stand up, the sensor's on the top.
Yeah.
It goes high?
Yeah, the sensor's on the top.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like probably about a foot above it. Will.
That's cool.
Can I sit?
Excellent.
Does anyone want to mess with the rods? Maybe move them around a little bit? We can get some answers, maybe.
I don't think this one even works the greatest. Like it's.
He's a
Oh,
minor.
Who's a minor?
yeah.
Like this one's kind of like not as powerful as
Right.
this one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Really? Oh, yeah.
Am I dead?
Unfortunately, if you're speaking to us and we can't see you, then yes, unfortunately, you have passed away. Can you tell us what it is like on the other side?
Oh,
Pointed at the new device he's just done.
Hmm.
and now something's on it.
Yeah,
Really?
going
Yep.
off.
So
that's
when
cool.
it goes slow, it's like not too close.
Yeah.
But when it starts rapidly flashing, that's when it's like
When it's
right
there.
on it. Yeah.
Can you go over?
I'm over here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I
Can you
guess
go over
so.
and touch that again, please. That's a pretty cool device.
Can you make that light up again?
Yeah, he's pointing right at it.
Mm-hmm.
Is it? Oh,
Pointing
yeah.
right at it, and then it went.
That's cool. It's not gonna hurt you. It just makes really, really cool lights.
Is there something over here? You're pointing over here now?
Insight.
Insight. Yeah, insight.
You have to come in our sight though, because we can't see you unless you come over and make yourself known.
Yeah. Try coming right through here.
You can show them what they're gonna do.
So, if you walk right through here, you're gonna walk past this device, which, yep,
That's a cool
it'll start
light.
beeping like that. So, or if you come over here and put your hand near it, it'll do that.
Loving all the new stuff. We only have the old stuff here.
Can you try that? Can you try touching that device or walking right by it? Even if you do it just one time. Can you give it a try?
I'm gonna try over here because it's next to it. It might go off if I say it. I'm not sure.
Renewal.
Renewal.
Renewal. What's that mean? Renew what?
What needs to be renewed? Or has been renewed? Huh? That's looking right at the REM
No,
pod
I
again.
went very fast over there.
It just doesn't feel like touching it.
You don't have to.
No.
Does it scare you? Does the light scare you? It shouldn't. It's not going to hurt you.
It's new.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, but they probably haven't seen that one yet.
Oh, I know that I have.
Thank you for talking.
You're welcome. This one over here is cool too. You just got to go near it. See?
Yep.
Don't even need to get that close.
No.
Yeah, we can point right at it too.
Mhm.
That one and that one.
Yeah.
Oh, now it's going on. Okay. Is that you touching it? If that was you touching that, can you touch it again, please?
You could do your infamous spinning ghost.
Oh yeah.
The other day it was funny.
Torment.
That's why I shut the window, right?
Oh.
The other day it was spinning, and I asked it to just stop and please spin it the other way.
Mm-hmm.
It literally stop mid-spin and start going the other way.
Wow.
Are we bringing him back to the normal position?
Flo, are you here with us? Can you come over and talk to us, please? So Flo and Joe Misnick, they were the ones I was telling you about that were here for 24 years after the Dandies.
Yep.
Very big grandmother presence. So like she feels like your grandma. Like you're gonna walk by in the kitchen and she's gonna be standing there at the stove or something, you know. They both loved this house and they were soulmates, and so when they passed away 2 months exactly to the day of each other.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Wow.
One was in August
Menace.
and one was in October.
Wow.
Flo, if you're
That's
here,
good.
can you come over please and play with the rods and answer some yes and no questions, please?
That was weird.
If you can reset the rods to the straight position so we can start asking.
When I looked over here, it looked like I just barely missed something going by, like just barely.
Remember those two pictures I'm going to show you? What was it, going in or out?
It was behind that chair,
behind
right
the
in
chair?
front of the oven. Yeah, like right there, and it was.
Well, that's exactly where I was picturing her sitting. Remember I said,
Oh yeah, yeah.
Let me show you.
There's lots of us.
There is. I'm going to pause this for a minute because I want to show them something. One thing we get a lot of, and I think it's cool, is that same spot in the house.
Yeah.
Totally different investigators.
Mm-hmm.
I have a woman from Europe. She has sent me a picture of an apparition she saw in front of the front door, almost looking like he's going out the door. Right?
Oh wow, yeah.
And then there is a picture of a shadow figure that is standing, kind of poking out its head. And we caught that on live. Did you see?
I think I
might have seen that.
Might have seen it. Might have.
All right, let me show you. But it's the same spirit. It's the same spot. It
Yep.
was just she caught the whole body,
Wow.
and
Wow.
we've caught.
We
nothing.
went on a tour the other night at the old farmhouse, and
In Gettysburg?
we got a picture of what looks like.
Oh
an
yeah, it
old
looks like a
lady
woman, like maybe holding a candle or
and
a
lighting the whole way.
lantern or something like that. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm gonna set this right here, real quick. Okay.
It's such a hard time to try to get to a picture. All right. This is the first one. This is the one that's caught on live. You can see the before and the after.
Oh wow, yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Yep.
We can make that
That's
bigger.
Oh yeah.
Ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Wow.
That's perfect.
Right.
His elbow right under too.
It's crazy.
So then, okay, let me show you the other one.
Does anybody want to come down the stairs and talk to us?
It just points at
Just
both
place
of
that
them.
way. Do you want us to go
devices.
upstairs? Can you cross the rods in front of her if you would like us to go upstairs, please? And then here's the thing.
Oh. That right there?
Yeah.
Wow,
Doesn't
okay.
look like an old
No,
woman hunched
yeah,
over a little
yeah.
bit, walking out the door.
Definitely. I mean, it's
Mhm.
definitely humanoid figure. Wow.
Yeah, so
It's wild.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
and she didn't have anybody. Everybody was behind her in the living room.
Yep.
So,
Wow.
well, we're gonna go upstairs.
Alrighty.
So we'll head up. I'm gonna
Yep.
show you.
Yeah, don't mind that. There it goes.
Leave it there, then we might be able to hear something.
Yeah.
So.
You see that?
Mary. Yep. Oh, that's Mary's room.
So that is Mary's room.
Yep.
So Mary was the youngest. the one that outwardly expressed everything the most.
Mm-hmm.
Laura's room is the one very depressed.
Yep.
A lot of people feel negative in this crawl space right here.
Oh, okay.
And if you think about it, if the crawl space is negative, then so is her room, right?
Because
it's right next to it.
Yeah.
The closet as well also butts up against.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we pointed right at the closet.
Did it? Is that where you want him to go? Is that
Ooh.
the closet?
Look at my thickness.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'll go in the closet.
Straight to my hand. Oh, yeah, you recorrected yourself?
Alright, I'm going to turn the spirit box back on.
Oh, we're pointing into the space too.
Yeah, both of them.
That's great.
Pictured what I feel and what other people do feel as Laura's spirit
Mm-hmm.
in the staircase.
Okay.
When you see this picture, you're just going to be like,
You want to try moving the feather?
alright.
Oh, yep. Yep.
Right?
Oh, wow. Hey, we also have a device in the closet right here. If you walk up to it and move around it, it'll light up.
Oh, yeah. we're
Tell us you're
pointing
here.
right at it.
Here's another one.
Oh.
Oh, you know what I didn't realize?
Hmm?
That the shadow man that I showed you, how he's kind of like hunched over.
Yeah.
Look at this one. Same thing.
The feather is like
Oh,
Hunched
wow.
over.
in my hand.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Definitely.
But yet
Almost
it's
looks the same.
outside
Right.
and the other one's inside.
The feather
Wow.
is getting pressed against my finger
Mhm.
a little bit. Uh-oh, yeah.
I just kind of got 2 and 2 together on that one. Like
Huh.
it's literally like hunched
Yeah.
like this, exactly the same. That's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
That's
Oh, I
awesome.
heard like a knock, I thought, or something.
We have a spirit dog. So we do
Oh.
have a dog.
Oh, yeah. Look at
see
that. Yeah. Tongue looks like right there,
Yeah.
maybe. Head, yeah. Ah.
Oh.
Now out there by where the apple tree is.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Look,
there we go.
It's going off.
Yeah, the feather's getting
It's awesome.
pressed into my hand.
Oh,
Oh, thank you.
thank you.
Do you like that device? If you get close to it, it'll light up again, and the closer you get, the faster the lights go.
Mm-hmm. Can you try that again for us, please?
It wasn't me, right?
No, you gotta be relatively close. Yeah,
Maybe like hovering over.
yeah.
Okay. Huh. Cool.
Thank you for doing that. Feel free to try again.
Pretty cool.
Wow. Yep, face right there.
Just
Yeah.
Downstairs. And then I'm gonna show you the face that I caught out there.
Mm-hmm.
His face is kind of like. When I took the picture, it was only to take a picture of that burn circle.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It had sat in my pictures for probably 2 years. And
Oh,
I never
wow.
noticed it.
Huh.
And I had to find the picture because I had to show somebody about it, talking to them about why these people did this burn circle out there.
Mm-hmm.
And as I'm looking at the picture, I'm like, you see what I mean.
All right. Oh,
So this is the picture, and it's dark. Okay?
yeah.
It's dark. Oops, sorry. It's dark, mind you.
Yeah, it
It's
is
dark. Okay? So let me show you when I lighten it
I
up.
see it already.
There-
Brightened up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep. 100%.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Crazy, huh?
Wow. Wow.
Looks like a man with he's kind of got a profile of his
Yeah,
face. It
yeah.
looks like he has like crossed either a gun or
Mhm.
he kind of looks like he's sitting like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? And he has long sleeve plaid shirt, but it's rolled up at the sleeves.
Yep. Yep. Wow, that's crazy.
Yep. Oh.
You set that one on?
Oh, just no, it wasn't. That wasn't you.
No.
Wow.
I was gonna go in there.
You can go in there.
I'll go
Well,
try the
it's
spirit
cold,
box in
man.
there, maybe. Do you like that
There's no chair
device?
in there.
You touched it again.
There's a chair on the left side.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
again. That,
Yeah. Yeah.
that means they're really hovering.
I think yeah.
Like,
Oh, now it went back to slow. If you're touching that, can you? Well, okay. Ooh.
that's great.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like
Thank
that
you.
thing.
There we go.
Want some more?
All right, thank you.
Yeah, that one's really going.
Yeah.
That's great.
It's awesome.
You guys-
Alright, leaving upstairs. Going down the basement.
This one's different.
Yeah.
You're here. I don't like going down here just because to me, it's not active. And I don't like the stairs.
Oh,
Be careful.
yeah, okay.
Be careful.
Oh, yeah. You got it. You're good. Take
Yeah,
your
just
time.
the door is not really
Ah,
the
no.
other one. There's also really slanted, so be careful.
Yep.
Okay, we're good.
Hmm?
You're doing okay. We're doing-
So crawl space, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause, yeah.
Yeah.
It must be down there.
I want to sit in that one chair.
Hmm,
Just
go
let me
ahead.
do 5 minutes. Sorry. I just want to see.
Mm-hmm. I want to do that.
Anyone down here? Do you want to? Oh, there you go. That's great.
That's quick.
Do you want to move them anymore? Maybe move them further a little bit.
And if you want to come sit with us, I'm going to put this device right here. You come sit. I don't know if it's calibrated quite yet. All right.
It hasn't shut off yet.
Yeah,
It hasn't shut off yet.
it's going again. Thank you.
Thank you. Are you sitting with us? Do you want to cross them if you're sitting with us?
Or set that device off. And I have one here you can light up as well.
You can set off any of our devices if you're here sitting with us.
It'd be really awesome if you could set that one off again really quick. You did it just a second ago.
I don't feel anything anymore.
No?
No.
Did you leave? Yeah.
Do you want to move the rods a little bit? Yeah, you're wiggling in this one. The left one. You want to try to move the rods again? Maybe cross them if you're sitting with us? That's great, thank you.
We have to leave in just a moment. But really quick, I'm going to turn on this device that'll allow you to talk. I'm sure you've seen them before. If not, it's called a spirit box. And just use your words and we will listen. Is anyone in the basement with us? Okay. If anyone's down here, we got just a minute.
I can see you moving the rods. The big one and the white one.
Is there anything that you'd like to come forth and say? Let people know about?
Maybe we can relay a message.
Is everybody upstairs?
If everybody's upstairs, could you uncross these clogs? Uncross.
Are they uncrossed?
Yeah.
Huh?